What's up, guys? So today we're going to be continuing my summer car playthrough. We're going to continue building the car. As you know, if you're not a part of Discord or Facebook group yet, you should join there. I post regular updates on stuff. So basically, I went ahead and put that file in a save folder for the saves and stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and reload it and fix the car. Like, it's the belt and the spark plugs and the clutch and stuff's broken. Because of the update, I'll fix those. I went ahead and already went to town, got, oh god, I need to go to bed, that's right. Oh boy. So I think beforehand, I'm just gonna go ahead, show what I got, and then we'll just go ahead and, like, go to bed. So there's a bag right there, here. This should have the alternator and stuff. Yeah. This is what we need to fix the car back into the original order. So what I'm going to do is go to bed. And we're going to go ahead and fix the car up. I'm planning on finishing the car today. So, oh my god, really? Thanks for waking me up in the middle of the night. No! Shut up. Empty sewage tank. Empty sewage tank. Okay. I think the sewage trucks now spawns at the whatever place it is, the sewage place. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up. Spark plug wrench in there. Oh yeah, here's something I started doing recently. See how it's dark out? Turn this thing on. Come out here. Just knock this out. Put it on there. Actually, why don't I just push it into the garage? Put that in. Just me, is the dark in this game just like way too dark? Like you wouldn't, it should, oh my god. Like I would rather have it be a little bit lighter so you can actually see stuff. Wow, it's really raining out. Okay. Don't bother the wind and the rain outside. It's storming right now. I'd say that's lined up enough to give it a push. Okay, so let's get that. Stop. Yeah, we're going good still. I just want to get into the light. And then to where we can actually work on it. Wow, it's really going out. Jeez, I don't know if you can pick it up on my quiet mic or not, but it's really storming. So basically, we'll pull this in up here. Yeah, this is exactly where I want it. Push it over a little bit. No, shut, go away. Wow. Man, ain't gonna stop me from recording now. So I'm planning on finishing up the engine bay. I'm just gonna finish it. Basically, it's just the interior, what's left, like the radiator and the clutch and stuff. The master cylinders. That's two things need to go on. So I'm planning on, it's either I'm gonna finish it this video, or do the interior in the engine bay this video, and the next video I'll just finish up and then continue on. Shouldn't open this. Basically, let's get those through in here. I don't even know if there's still an oil thing on, but I bought one just in case. Okay, so let's come down here and grab this, because it fell. This thing, I'm just gonna smack this on. Is it bolted in? Screwdriver. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's right. I already had a belt on it, and it disappeared when I changed the versions and updated it. So I gotta grab my belt, get it put on. We're not gonna tone it down though. We're not gonna tighten it. We're just gonna leave it like it is. Come on. Is it like not alcohol? It is. What's going on? There's no belt there. So like, why doesn't it let me put the belt on? There's not a single thing for me to put this on. Is there like a belt already on it? this is what I hate about changing saves, because then stuff breaks. Yeah, it's not letting me put the belt on. Great. Maybe if I like take off one of the... I got an idea. What if I take off this and then put it back on, or the alternator? Would it fix it? If it doesn't, I might have to use editor and figure out what's going on. Because I really don't want to restart it because it's broke. Ooh, that was a clutch. This shouldn't have any problem popping. Yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and pop that back on there. Wow. Let's see, we're just gonna go ahead and put these on. See if it fixed it. I have the feeling the game thinks there's still a belt on there from it being broke. So I have the feeling it's not gonna let me put this on until I figure out what I need to do to get it to think there isn't one. Yeah, I think it might think there's a belt on it, so I'm gonna take off the alternator. 7 and a 10. There's a 10 on the bottom here. Come on, where are you? It's like right in here. Right there. No, I didn't clutch it this time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go down here. I might have to make this one a short video because there's a lot going on in my house right now. So let's go ahead and pop this in here. Shouldn't have a problem getting popped in. I might have to realign it though to get a better look at it. Like this. Yep, right there's a check. There we go. Go back up here. Grab a 7 and screw the top in. There we go. Now let's try it. If this isn't fixed, then I don't know. I think it thinks there's still a belt on there, which there isn't, so I think we're gonna have to skip that, and I'll fix it off camera with the editor, because it's broke. I'll try one last time with this pulley right here. Is this a 10? I think it's a 10. That's an 11. Those two always get me mixed up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Yeah, it's an 11. This one in the whatever other pulley it is. Clutch. So let's basically take this, put it back on. Come on. Pop it on. Bolt it back in. If this isn't fixed, I'm just gonna have to skip this and use the editor. It's broken. Yeah, it's broken. So we're just gonna pop this up on the table or wherever right now, and I'll take care of it off camera after recording. Basically, grab the oil filter. I don't know if there's one on it. Yeah, see, there isn't. Good. And there's no way I'm using the stock one on the shelf. If you want to get, I don't really think it makes a difference in performance, but if you want some decent early game cheap boosts, if you do not use this stuff in the garage if you don't use the stuff in the garage if you don't have to. Buy what you can from the store new. Like if you can spend the money on a pair of spark plugs, which you should be able to, do it. And the oil filter and the battery, those are all, the old ones are pretty much junk. And they'll just screw you over at some point. So like, just buy new. Like, why would you take apart an engine for 10 years, then put all the original parts back on it? Like the spark plugs, if they're like full of dirt, or either they could be full of dirt or sturdy or ruined because they've been out for 10 years. It's like, why would you put them back in? Is what I'm not sure if the game really considers that or not, but if it does, I don't want it to screw up the car. So basically, I'm just not going to take the risk. Because I am kind of limited on time. I don't have time to go back to the store and take care of it. So basically, we're going to do that. That means this should be fixed besides the clutch and that belt, which I can't fix right now. Let's go ahead and pop this in. Yep. This is a size 6. So let's grab a size 6 wrench. And then we'll have to unscrew these couple bolts. Oh, okay, I'll just stick my head through the side, I guess. Put those two in. There's another one at the bottom. Go up around, just like follow what you think the rim would be. Yep, and here's the last two. Put those two in. Is the starter still on it? I don't think. I think the starter was one of the things that may have got teleported. Nope. By the looks, I think those are the only things they got screwed with. I'm gonna grab 7. Jeez, what was that? Is that lightning? Or is that just like a glitch? I think that was just a glitch. Or just leave it. So I need to. I don't know if these 4 bolts that held on the inspection cover came off. Yeah, see, they didn't, so they need to be bolted and put off. So we can get the inspection cover off. And on. And we'll have to look at the starter. Because it seems like those are the things that can come off depending on what the scenario is. Wow, that's really storming out. Go. The next thing I think what I'm gonna do first is get this engine bay all figured out. And before I put the size 7 wrench away, I'm gonna unscrew this bolt on the starter so we can hook up the wiring. Oh crap, I'm gonna die first. And there we go. I think I'm gonna go to bed. So when I wake up, I'm gonna go ahead. I know for sure my my to-do list today is probably gonna be the interior in the engine bay, maybe the wiring, depends on how long it takes, and then I'll touch everything up. Wow, that was far away. Never seen it connect that far. Wow. Alright, so I need a size 8 for that. Why are you back in here? You need to get back out. You're useless. 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it has a use, but in the end, if you don't want to be realistic and just want to get the car done, you can pick up the engine by its block. You don't have to hook it up to that. And I hope the developer never fixes that and makes it to where it has to be on the block, on the chain, and carried around with that, because it would be a pain. You will not believe. I've tried numerous times to use that thing, and every time it doesn't work. I can never get it to hook up. Okay, those 2 things are in. The belt needs to be fixed still. And inspect over everything in here, make sure nothing disconnected itself. That's all still connected. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead, pop in the radiator and cooling. Here we go. Over there. Over there. Over here. This is on the bottom, towards the radiator. This goes right here on the bottom, towards the radiator side. Come on, you can do it. Come on, this is the hardest hose to get put on. So basically, you just much you just gotta like wing it and hope to God it works. Come on. Why you gotta be like this? There's not a single... What? Maybe I have to put the top one on first? I've never had it like that, but I don't know. It's been so freaking long since I played. Or please don't tell me it's broke. It's not. I just gotta check. There. So now, this, the non-bent end goes towards the radiator. Basically, that drops it right there. Oh, we got it. And then this just goes under the end of it. This just finishes the elbow. Come on. Come on, game. Please. You just like work. Oh, great. So, I'm gonna figure this out. I'll be right back. And whatnot. Okay, I'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and figure this one out. Oh! Hey! Okay, I need a size 7 wrench. So basically, I'm eating dinner. I have dinner right now. So, I'm probably gonna be eating during this. But I'm gonna try and avoid getting any eating sounds and stuff into the video. Or try to eat while talking while I'm eating. So if I pause for a second, I'm probably taking a bite. Just their homemade tacos. I don't want to like waste them, and when my mom took all the time to make them. So like, I think I'm probably just gonna eat it in the background. So if you hear eating, sorry about that. Okay. Get that screwed on. Need the brake cylinder. It goes on right here. One here. And one here. Okay, so now that's done. Now we need to run the wiring for that. Linings. Need that one, and we need this small one for the clutch. Let's go ahead and get them installed. The brake lining's a pain. There's like 14 different spots all over the car you gotta go to. I like to put them both in and just go around. They're all size. They all require size 7 wrench to install. You can't use a ratchet set. Man, I'm like a man of steel. I don't even have the damn that brake in yet. Basically, they're all size 7. There's a one here for the clutch on the engine, and there's one on the clutch master cylinder here. And that concludes, that fixes the clutch, and then the brakes have one here, one here. There's 2 of them at the cylinder. Follow these lines to this box right here, and there's a bunch on it. There's one here on the left, there's 2 on the right, and there's one on the top. Get those screwed in. Remember, I only use a wrench. You cannot use the ratchet size 7. It will not work. Once those are in, you want to go to each wheel. On the 2 front ones, there's going to be a, if it works, on the 2 front ones, there's going to be a connector on the spindle that needs to be screwed in, if I can find it. It's right here. You just screw this in. There's one, that's where it is on the front. I'll show you where it is on the back here in a second. There's one right, it's right here. On the front, screw those in, and on the back, you gotta reach up in. It's right here where, between the 2 arms of the trail arm. That's the same on the other side. So basically, that screws in all the brakes and clutch, so you can actually use the pedals. brake and clutch ain't done yet, so hold on a second. So had to take a bite there. So now what we're gonna want is the brakes are all hooked up and the clutch is done. So now we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna do next here. All that's hooked up. I think the engine bay is pretty much done. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So what you need to finish the brakes and clutch is a size 9 bolt, wrench or socket. Come down here and screw these two on the pedals. If you don't do that, then you're not going anywhere, or you're not stopping. So make sure you screw those in, or your car's not gonna work. It won't rev and it won't stop. So, well, it won't go in the gear and it won't stop. Actually, I don't know how it works, but anyways, this is the engine bay done. Besides the wiring and the battery. Let me take a quick check. Yeah, that's the engine bay. So now I think what we're gonna do now is move on to the interior. We got the radio. No, there's not even a dash yet. Grab the dash. Put it in. We need a size 10. There's 2 size 10s on the dash. Oh, that's great. I managed to just get it stuck in the floor. There we go. So we need 2 size 10s. There's one here. Then there's one in the glove box. Right here. Don't close the glove box yet. Don't close the glove box in it yet. Wait, I need a size 7. You need to come out here and grab your clock. Or your RPM gauge. Come back over here. Bend this over. Fold it up. Not even. What? I don't know. Put it in the slot. Grab the 7. Bolt it in. Basically, get it bolted in, bring it in the car. So grab a size 6 and bolt these 2 6s in right here, which will complete the dash besides the radio. So that means now you can shut that. Grab your radio, it just slots in there, it doesn't bolt down. Now what you're going to want to get is all the interiors. So like the steering wheel, it needs to be put on. It's a size 10. It's a single size 10 right in the middle. And now there's these 2 seats, but you want to do the bench seat outside first, or the rear seat, or it's going to be a pain to try and sneak it in behind the other 2. Drop it, turn it around, figure out the best way that's easiest for you to do it. Come over here, come into the car, find the spot. There it is. 2 size. I'm gonna need a size. All the seats require size 9. Okay, now, so basically, grab the 2 front seats. They have 4 size 9s, 1 in each corner on this metal rail at the bottom. Some of them are hidden, like on this passenger seat under this black thing. where the folding mechanism is for the chair. There's one hidden up in there. You just gotta move your cursor around and find it. It's the same way in both. Same layout. They're all size 9. Even the even the rear seat. So I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this in, and then I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably work on the under, back, rear where the fuel tank is. Yeah, let's get these screwed in. That's going to be the interior done. Well, I guess not really. You set the handbrake and the clutch thing, shifter. Grab the shifter, gear stick. I need to go sleep real quick. Basically, drop it, line it up. Those are all size 6. I'll assign to help build the car a zoom in button. I have one, but the recording software takes it over for a screenshot button. So like here, I'll press it, and I just took a screenshot, so like I can't use it. I need to reconfigure it to something the recorder doesn't use. So, but for now it's fine. Those are all 4 of those are size 8. As soon as I wake up here. Okay. After this, I'm probably going to go to bed. So these are all size 8. And then you need a size 5 and go under the car. And there's going to be a little spot right here for the handbrake that you need to screw in. And that's the handbrake. So now, what I like to do is just pull it so the car doesn't roll around anymore. Hey, look, I fixed that somehow. I don't know how I fixed that. What am I doing? I'm trying to go get a drink. I'm gonna get a drink here. And I'm gonna hit the bed. Let's try the belt one more time. Nope, I'm gonna have to fix that with the editor then. Alright. The thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go under the car, put in the fuel tanks and the exhaust, drop that down there. I'm gonna throw all this stuff back there. And this. I'm gonna just pop this in. Grab the fuel tank, it can pop in like that. This can't be popped in yet, so I'm just sit there. What I'm gonna do is come down here. Grab this, sit it up here. I'm gonna need a size 11, and there's 7 of these. 4 on the side closest to the back, 3 in the front. Get those installed. There we go. I went ahead and finished eating my tacos, so I can talk now. Now you're gonna wanna... Why is it already screwed in? I'm gonna unscrew it and re-screw it in, just in case the game broke it. I don't want it to screw up. Now I'm gonna want a size 7. You wanna grab this exhaust pipe here. I'm gonna line it up with the car. Basically, it's supposed to lay like right here. I'll show you here in a second. Come on. The exhaust pipe's always a pain to get in. Just keep fighting with it, you'll get it. See, right there. Basically, it goes along here, and then right up into the engine bay. Just try to get it lined up. Okay, now you're gonna. There's 2 size 7s at the exhaust manifold on the engine, whatever you want to call that. I don't know if it's different for this car. Then there's another one right here. And now screw it in. Now you can install this on the end. That happens a lot. Just move it, drop it, pick it up, move it back in. There it goes. There's a 7mm right here, and that should complete the exhaust in the back of the car. So now all that's left is the exterior and the wiring, which I have the feeling I might do next episode. This video is starting to run a little long, and it's going to take forever to render and edit. So I think I'm going to end it here. We're going to wire it, do the exterior next video, and get the car running. So I think I'm going to see you all in the next video. Be sure you join the Discord and the Facebook group in the description so you can get updates. And I think that's all I'm going to say. Subscribe, share, like, I don't know. I don't really care. Fix that after I get off here, and I'll see you all in the next video.